Well, hello everyone, Lose-A-Lot here, and I actually just recorded this video, but I forgot a few things, so I figured I'd just re-record it. So this is my sniper LMG build in its current state, until I get a new vest. I'll explain that later. But this is in its current state, so the specialist I'm using the sharpshooter specialist for that headshot damage, and, rifle damage. But yeah, so let's go down to the shooting range, because obviously I'll do some testing there a little later. I just, don't have it set up yet. Anyway, so I'm going to go change all this stuff to named enemies real quick. But, so we'll start with the sniper damage. We'll just go long range, because I have the ranger perk on my sniper, so you can see it in its like full glory. Super long range. Let me get a nice little headshot there. Alright, so 834,000 for that 50-meter headshot. And let's say something a little closer, like this one. Still substantial, 733,000. It's just, I mean, that's like 100,000 difference because of the distance and Rangers, perks, basically. For the LMG, though, let's reset that. Alright. Let's actually reset that again because that guy was at full health. But, so, obviously I missed a few shots there, but just for the sake of the video, we'll go on. So, that's, 1.04 million DPS with the headshots being at 115,000 damage a headshot. In the last video, it was actually 1.15 million DPS, but, that's besides the point. And, this number, the DPS, this is obviously perfect conditions. I mean, that guy is a target standing completely still, not shooting back, so I don't have to worry about taking damage. But I also do not have Unstoppable Force activated because it does not activate in the shooting range. So, that's just one of those things. But anyway, let's get right into the guns. For my gun, obviously, I've got the M60. I got Unhinged, Allegro, and Double Duty. Now, I'm using Unhinged. I am on keyboard and mouse PC, obviously. And minus 35% weapon handling doesn't really feel like it's affecting anything. I feel like it could be kind of substantial on console, and I can't tell you if it would be or not. So, if anyone who plays console division and sees this video, do let me know down below in the comments whether or not Unhinged is actually a perk that is usable on console. I feel like minus 35% weapon handling could be adding substantial kick, like let's say a controller player. I am kind of curious to see because obviously on PC I don't feel it, so I'm basically only getting plus 25% weapon damage, which is nice because having that much extra weapon damage all the time is great. And Allegro, obviously, just increase in fire rate, allows me to do even more DPS. For my sniper, I've obviously said I have the Ranger perk on it. So every 5 meters I am from an enemy, I get plus 2% weapon damage. I've got Accurate and Zen. The only thing really substantially changed from the sniper is the weapon scope. I got the digital scope instead of the 12 times because digital gives me more headshot damage, and then I got critical hit damage minus 5%, but I make it up here with the short grip and just 10% stability because why not. My pistol is the Liberty. Everyone knows what the Liberty is at this point. I'm basically a waste of time explaining it. And my mask. So I'm running the Murakami Industries mask. I've got the first set bonus, the health, which is nice, plus 8% health. I was actually going to change hazard protection yesterday to health, but I forgot. So that didn't end up happening. So I'll probably have like extra health here because I got some health I can mod in. I got 9,000 there. So 10,000 there. I can choose whichever one's going to give me the most, Anyway, then I got basically 44% damage to elites between the two of these. Yeah, that's about right. So this one can't have a mod, unfortunately, which kind of sucks, but not the end of the world. Anyway, let's move on to the what was I? Oh, yeah, vest. Anyway, so the vest here. You guys are probably wondering why I'm running an assault rifle related vest for an LMG sniper build. Now, there's a simple answer to that. I can't get a decent Petrov vest to roll that's doing more damage than this. This vest obviously has unstoppable force and hard hitting, so it does a substantial amount of damage to elites. But this Petrov vest, it doesn't have unstoppable force. I can't even mod it on. Let's just say base damage, it still does like 1,000 less. And even with the LMG damage, it's ridiculous. I can't believe it. But, this one having unstoppable force, it multiplies how great this vest even more. So I'm using this vest until I can get a Petrov vest that has decent attributes. And either I can mod on unstoppable force, or it already has unstoppable force. So until then, I'm basically stuck with the assault rifle related vest. So if you're going to build this, I would suggest getting a Petrov vest. Petrov. That 10% LMG damage will be really nice, especially if you can get unstoppable force with it and some decent attributes. But in my case, I cannot get one that's going to allow me to do more damage than a vest related to assault rifle damage, which is kind of sad. That hurts a lot, doesn't it? Oh, oh well. Anyway, so if you're going to build this, Petrov, because that's what I'll be changing it to as soon as I can get one. Now, for my holster, backpack, and gloves, I am running the Araldi set, and that's because I want the marksman rifle damage for my sniper. This talent filler up, I wish I had something good to change it to, but I don't. Attributes, I just got extra health because extra health is nice. I could probably change it to like critical hit damage or something, but I'd much rather have just extra health. In those higher tier activities, you want to have as much health as you can because you're just getting melted instantly anyway, right? On the backpack, attributes go 8,500 health and 9% weapon damage. I can't mod either of those anymore because I added a talent for 10% weapon armor, which is pretty useful. It did give me like 20,000 armor, so that is a substantial amount of armor increase, which will help towards my unstoppable force. So that was a good decision. I just wish I didn't have this talent because it's useless. Maybe in the future I'll get a backpack of Araldi Holdings that has a decent talent roll for it. But until then, this is what I'm stuck with. For my gloves, I've just got attributes at LMG damage and compensated, which is not activated because I have 7 damage related attributes or mods. And yeah, so compensated's just another useless talent, and I've already modded the LMG damage onto here. So I'm kind of stuck. Anyway, onto my knees. I've got the Gila Guard knees, which I was actually looking at this morning. I changed this morning because I figured out it was going to allow me to do more damage because of the armor increase related to unstoppable force. So, Gila Guard for the first set, it gives me total armor 5% addition, along with the extra 5,000 armor I got here. And I had some trash talent attached to this pair of Gila Guard knees earlier, so I applied hard hitting to it. I really do like my elite damage. I like to get those guys down and out. So, yeah, I mean, there really isn't much more to it than that. It's the only set piece I'm actually running is Araldi. Like a full set bonus wise, Araldi. Eventually, this will definitely be a Petrov vest. I'll go over this armor slowly so you guys can. I'll just scroll through it slowly so you guys can see like everything on it. But yeah, that's all there is to it. Remember, I'm not keeping hazard protection on here. Most likely, it'll probably change pretty soon. So yeah. Remember, I don't even know why I'm going through the vest because don't use this vest. Get one that has LMG damage. Alrighty, well that's gonna do it. I went through the armor a little slowly so you guys could actually see it, because I feel like when I'm talking I'm going through pretty quick. But if you guys enjoyed this build, if you guys enjoy the content on my channel, do remember to leave a like, comment down below. I do want to know about the unhinged on console. I want to know how that performs. Not even on console, but just on controller, I guess, because some people do play controller on PC. So I do want to know how that performs. If anyone plays controller on PC or console, do let me know. Yeah, and also subscribe so you can see more in the future. I might be streaming here on YouTube here in a little while, so you guys see this video uploaded and you guys hear that I'm streaming, come say hi. Anyway, I'll see you guys all later. Hope you guys enjoyed.